Hi guys, so today we'll be discussing about the dynamics of groups in an organization, which is an important part of organizational behavior. When we studied in when we talked about the principles of management of Fuel and Taylor in our previous classes, we talked about two types of organization, namely formal and informal organization, where the formal organization was task oriented and informal organization was relationship oriented. Similarly, we have, in case of groups also, we have formal and informal groups. Now, when we talk about a system, system of groups where there's authority, decision making, designated tasks, responsibilities, roles, delegation of authority, duties are assigned, and everything that is task oriented, that forms the part of formal groups. So, when it follows all the principles of management, unity of command, unity of direction, like everything that covers the rules and regulations of an organization, which is actually established by the management, it is called as formal groups. But when we talk in terms of informal groups, definitely the people will be working, but it will be more relationship oriented. Means informal talks will be there, talks about personal as well as professional lives, and in this way people will be coming more close, and that is a form of a positive group behavior, because groups are actually established when people are like minded. Those people who have same kind of thinking will come together, and when people of the same mind and same thinking come together, they can do better. So now the formal groups are of two types. It can be based on command, and also it can be based on affinity. In case of command formal groups, there will be an individual who will be placed with the charge of the group, that he will become the head of the group or she will become the head of the group, and they will try to see how people are working, and if they have been able to discharge their responsibilities, and they have been able to achieve the goals or not, given the necessary associated authority. Okay. On the other hand, the affinity group says that people will be coming together and they will be discussing on regular basis only about the problems of an organization. So it will be more like a professional talks on regular basis. So these are the two types of formal groups. Coming to the informal groups, they are generally based on two things: friendship. They will be friendship and interest groups. Friendship groups are actually the long term groups, because here people of similar nature will come together, they will be having their daily conversations, formal informal both. But interest groups कौन से होते हैं, जैसे कि अगर कोई भी, if an organization is organizing a sports event, or they are organizing something for like a kind of a program, a seminar or a training program. So when the people will come together and they will be will be working together for a particular period of time, like sports ka event hai for 1 month, and so therefore they will be coming together for informal, because sports is an informal thing, that is not a part of professional work, that is a part of a personal work of an organization, and people will be coming together. Like for example, there's a group of 10 people and they are organizing that event, sports event. So for 1 month, that will be an informal interest group. But if it goes on for a longer period of time, then that will be a part of informal friendship group. Now we'll be coming on to discussing about the difference between the formal and the informal groups. Very easy. I have divided the difference between the formal and the informal group based on certain criteria. First of all is objective. Definitely the formal group is task oriented. It focuses on task accomplishment, whereas informal groups, they focus on member satisfaction, because they are more relationship oriented. जो origin होता है formal group का, वो management का part है, because management ने कहा है to come talk formally in an organization about professional things. But when individual members they come together, they form an informal group, जो कि deliberate नहीं होता, बस बन जाता है because people have similar thoughts, they have similar perception, attitudes, values, तो वो individual members बनाते हैं. डेफिनेटली अथॉरिटी रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटी इस फॉर्मल ग्रुप के स्ट्रक्चर में होती है, इनफॉर्मल में नहीं होती है. इट इज मोर अबाउट पावर. ओरिएंटेशन, टास्क एंड रिलेशनशिप, ऑलरेडी टोल्ड यू. इन्फ्लुएंस क्या होता है, फॉर्मल अथॉरिटी का होता है. क्यों? क्योंकि आई हैव ऑलरेडी टोल्ड यू इन माय प्रीवियस वीडियोस आल्सो कि जरूरी नहीं है कि जिसके पास अथॉरिटी हो उसके पास पावर हो, बट जिसके पास पावर होती है उसके पास अथॉरिटी हो सकती है. तो इनफॉर्मल ग्रुप इज अबाउट पावर एंड फॉर्मल ग्रुप इज अबाउट फॉर्मल अथॉरिटी. Leadership, formal leader hoga, he will be more about getting things done as quickly as possible with effectiveness and efficiency. But informal leader will be given the opportunity to the people, so therefore they can talk with each other, they can have informal discussions. Then the control is also formal in formal groups, and social sanctions are there in formal group. There's no such kind of control in formal group, but it is more people get freedom in such groups. Thank you.